You can't do it without laughing. It's funny now. Hi, it's Grave Girls. I'm Danielle.
I'm Charlie.
And it's our show. We're going to do our show.
And we're doing it, and it's been a minute. We're taking our time, and we're doing them, and we're working on things and getting things done.
Yeah, here we are.
And what do we
doing
get done?
The things. So we just dropped a lyric video and visualizer for Paperclip the Racehorse, our new song.
It's really fun.
It's really fun. It's great. Tell us a little bit about the visualizer.
Well, so the visualizer started off on a piece of paper, paper, and I drew a horse, and then I took another piece of paper and I drew the horse again, but slightly changed, and I did that 12 more times. And instead of 24, I chose 12 for a reason. I wanted it to look choppy. And then I started coloring. So then, I started making a thing.
Yeah, I told Charlie, I was like, wouldn't it be cute if it was like colored outside the lines and stuff? So that's why it kind of looks like,
And it changes colors and like it gets weird. And so then I started building a world for it. I brought it into Blender. As a
the moon has a butt.
The moon has a butt. It's a big booty moon. The big booty moon.
But it's a great visual of like a racehorse running. I think Charlie did a great job animating it and drawing it.
So, and then I took that and I rendered a bunch of different clips of it from different positions and in different spots of the whole scene.
Yeah, she made it 3D.
Well, it's still 2D. It's
2D, but it's 3D.
It's 2D. It's just done the way that you would do it, but it looks 3D when you do it. It looks 3D because we're in a 3D world. But yeah, it's a thing, and it's really cool. And so then I loaded all the clips into a program that I use, and I basically live mixed all of it to the song first time through, using Resolume to live mix the video clips, and also bringing in Synesthesia, another really cool program, and like making this really cool thing happen, and like changing effects and spinning knobs. And
it was really interesting to watch. It was interesting to watch it happen, like especially when during the second half when it switches. I was just like,
yeah. I more so than any of the other visualizers that we've done for any of the songs with this one, for whatever reason, I just kind of like, I'm gonna do it like I would do it at a show, and I just kind of felt the music and just VJ'd it and had a really good time with it, and then we went and put lyrics over top of it in the words so you can read it. That's the visualizer part of the lyric video that we released, and it's really fun and you should go watch it.
What do you think so the lyrical content, what do you think about it?
I really enjoy it. What
do you think the song's about?
Oh goodness. Why don't you tell us?
Okay, so it's a little vague on purpose. It's one of those songs where it's like supposed to attach to whatever situation you want to, but also be like, I don't know. It's kind of got that like indie specificity like aspect of the stuff. I did that on purpose. I wanted to reference some famous like queer bands and artists in the song. So the first half is actually about like a conversation and sending stuff back and forth via, I guess, text. And what are the lines? I read your letter. You better believe it's true. How funny when you think of it. A mime creates nothing to live. So how do you feel about that line, Charlie?
It's a silly nonsense line, but it's fun too. And
So I put that in there because I like these sort of like when Japanese bands will put like English words into their songs, and it's just kind of like, okay, that was an interesting choice, or like that was kind of a weird thing to say. And, you know, it just interesting ways. So I thought of, you know, a mime creates nothing to live as being like, okay, that's a weird thing to say, but also has truth to it and is interesting and makes you think. So that's why I added that in there, because of Japanese rock and roll bands.
I love that.
And then the second half of the song, it's about getting on your horse and riding.
There is still, again, the horse.
Yeah, it's got this kind of interesting, like, I don't know, it's got an interesting, like, contemplative, almost meditative energy about it. Like, sort of, I felt very solo in the moment. And I did the whole second half of the song in one take on my vocal track, which I thought was great. The guitar is also one track, but is separated. I separated them because I don't actually play guitar on that song. So,
Let's see.
yeah, I play piano
Oh,
a little bit.
I play violin on that song.
Charlie plays violin on that song. So yeah,
Well,
that's what we got.
that's a fair bit about it, I think. I think we covered it. So that is Paperclip the Racehorse.
That's Paperclip the Racehorse, but if you want the full experience, you can go watch it on our YouTube channel.
on our YouTube.
Make
right
sure
here we're at.
to like and subscribe.
See you next time.
See you. Bye, it's Grave Girls.